Alright, y'all, on today's episode, we're going to be going and buying baby pigs from Chris Homesteading Hardway in North Carolina. We're going to be castrating baby pigs, and then we're going to come back and take care of chickens and stuff. And at the beginning of the video, my wife's going to explain to y'all how that our flight costed $16 for me, her, and Micah, and her hotel rooms is free. So it's not a gimmick, it's not a paid promotion. Let's get into today's episode.
Rooster crow at the break of dawn. Coffee's hot and the boots go on. Chicken scratched by the old fence line. Sun's coming up and we're feeling fine. Pigs in the pen kicking up some dust. Hard work's honest and a man needs trust. From the garden rows to the tall pine trees, we're living like the country way we please. Down in the hollow where the creek bed sings, deep in the woods where the ginseng springs, honey from the hive and the soil on our hands, thankful for this piece of land where roots run deep and freedom's giving pigs and chickens, bees and things, wild hills growing ginseng. Simple life that heaven brings, work all day, rest when we're done, living life one rising sun.
Alright, y'all, I'm on our way to Raleigh, North Carolina. Gonna be getting some pigs from Chris at Homesteading the Hard Way. Excited?
I'm excited, yeah.
She's wanting to tell y'all something, I can't remember what it was.
Okay, so a couple months ago or a couple years ago, I started watching on Instagram about travel hacking or traveling on points. And you do it with credit cards. And we are flying to Raleigh from Nashville, Delta, me, Philip, and Micah, and it costed $5.60 per ticket. So like $16.80 or something like that for a one-way trip. So if your wives are watching, if your wives are watching, get on Instagram or TikTok and learn and watch stuff about travel hacking or traveling on points. You will be so glad you did it.
And not only are we picking up pigs tomorrow, but we're going to learn how to castrate them. So Micah wants to cut a pig. So I talked to Chris and he said he was fine with that, but if Micah messes up, I have to buy the pig. So I'm cool with that. But planes inbound. I'll see y'all guys when we get at Chris's house.
See y'all.
Y'all are boarding now. See y'all in Raleigh, North Carolina. Alright, y'all, we just ate breakfast down in the lobby. We're at the
Hyatt House
in Raleigh. And how much did it cost us to stay here?
It was free.
It was free. Can you explain to people how that is?
Yeah, I can try. And this is not a paid advertisement or nothing. It's just something we've been doing for a couple years. Like I was telling y'all about the flights that we booked with my credit card points, I did the Hyatt the same way. It was completely free. A lot of times when we go on vacations, business trips, because I fly sometimes for the nursery, usually our flights and hotels are probably 80% of the time we get for free. So it kind of takes a little while to get the hang of it, but like when you're in the bed at night, scrolling on your phone, look up traveling on points accounts until you can get the hang of it. It will be, if you like to travel or you have to travel for business, it would be worth your time trying to figure it out. It's very cool.
Yeah, when we go to Wyoming and stuff like that, usually our flights are paid for. How much was our flights last night?
They was this last night. The flights was $5.60 per person.
You can't beat that, y'all.
And we flew, and our seats was in Delta Comfort, and that's like extra leg room, so it wasn't like a junky seat. It was a great seat.
Right. Well, we're going to rest a little bit, and then we'll see y'all when we get to where the pigs are. All right, y'all, we're at Chris's. Here's the mama and daddy to my pigs.
To the boy, yeah.
Yep. or to the boar.
Look at that black pig right there.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. These pigs right here have just got their wormer shot. I would show y'all Chris, but they're over there sticking needles in pigs left and right. Now here's my 2 gilts.
Yeah, piggy. Oh, she's.
They're working her over in there.
Yeah. And then there's a big mark.
Yeah. Right over here is a red spot that Chris has got, and she's pregnant as she can get. She's pretty, man. God, she's pretty. Where's she at?
At least she's over there.
Oh, she on the other side. Let's see. Yeah, here she is. Look at that. Chris calls that a red spot. It's a do-rock and an American spot crossed. Guys, she is massive.
Put it up to me the way they can see it. Look at the size difference.
Oh, she's massive. I'm excited. Look over here, what a hog. Big old sow. Big old do-rock. Yeah, he's got this set up right.
Look at that thing.
Yeah. But they're over here sticking needles in hogs left and right, piglets. So here in a minute, and I get a change, so I'll get Chris to talk to y'all.
Well, yes, he has.
They got them before.
All right. Get him like this, you swing him back, you pull him down.
What's that out?
It's
Fast now.
Now come here and look how I got him now, because holding him is as important as knowing to cut.
Yep.
You got to get him up under your arm.
Yep.
And get him pinned down and put your body weight on his front half. Don't push down on his stomach. Yeah, get after it.
He makes it look easy.
Yeah.
Hadn't everybody talking with a list back Chris, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit. We already wound him.
Yeah, you want to be over here, help Chris and carry him over there.
Yes, sir.
She said that they fed them to the chickens.
Yeah, chicken love.
Yeah, they fought over them suckers. I threw them over that fence.
Oh,
Good protein for them.
We'll get like a chance.
Well, I guess she's finally going in the heat.
How many meat pigs you want?
Yeah, I guess she has, I reckon. Yeah.
Red mouth.
Now, really, I thought that this was going to be so hard or such a nightmare and stuff, and it turned out that it really wouldn't. I was just psyching myself out, honestly, for nothing. It was because they knew what they was doing. So, as you can see, Chris has got the legs pulled back, and he's got his weight on the upper part of the pig, and it slightly turned sideways. These guys know exactly what they're doing. It was just a smooth, steady process, and this was the one part of going to be raising baby pigs that had me absolutely scared to death, but they walked me through it, man. I had no problem whatsoever. I felt completely comfortable with it after this. All right, now it's Mike's turn, and as you can imagine, I'm sure he's freaking out. But it's so cool to train up the next generation like this. This is real life farming. This is how our grandparents done it and our ancestors, and it's something that's almost gone. And you got to preserve this way of life. And see, I didn't know how to do it, and these guys was good enough to take the time and show us how. And that Big Mike was a really good help, man. He knew exactly what he was doing, and Chris showed us how to hold them and stuff. And old Mike got in there and done it, and we got it done and done it right, and it all worked out for the good. All right, y'all. Mike cut a boar, I cut a boar, and we're going down here to get our little breeder boar. Pretty excited about that. See y'all down here.
That's the same.
Good morning.
They going real pretty right now. I don't know what that fella's doing. I cleared that man and made that cow pasture right there. We ain't never
Good.
And guys, here's the pigs right after they're castrated. They're eating. I mean, you can't even tell nothing is wrong with them. You know what? If I got castrated, you might as well just shoot me in the head. I'm done, you know. That just shows these guys are good at what they do.
Golly. Oh, look there. Oh, yeah, you can tell he's... No, that's a girl. Never mind.
That's the mom and daddy both.
That's the mom and daddy too.
They're so big.
It's the biggest hog I've ever. Oh my gosh, right there's the shot.
Alright, they're still down there cutting pigs. That's one of Chris's American spots. I guess that's the only one he's got left. Check out these do-rogs, y'all. God, they're beautiful. Now there's one of his gold sows he talks about.
Pigs are so big. He's not little bitty pigs.
Yeah. Here's the videos, or the pens you always see behind his house. Man, that sow is huge. Look how big she is. There's that red spot I like so much on the videos. That sow's in heat. He don't want nothing to do with it. Can you pick it up, buddy?
Hey, you want to put it right behind the calf.
Alright, y'all, I'm down here with Chris, and I got me two little breeder gilts, a breeder boar, two meat pigs, and y'all get to see Mike. He got to cut one, and I cut one, so I feel better about that.
Well, it's important to know how to do it.
Yeah, I feel a lot better about it.
Those, this help too, so you can watch the video and remember what you got.
Yeah.
These two down here are 5/8, 3/8 new rock cross off of one line. This board here is a 5/8, 3/8 cross off a different line. See, when you cross them together, you should only get red and white pigs. Every one of them should either be solid red or look like these. They should be a pretty fast growing pig.
I like that dark cherry color on that there, man.
Well, that's personal preference. And we get about half and half. We get a dark, half white.
I like it.
And we do have some that come out gold. That gold color.
Yeah.
Gold with the stripe.
I got a little video of some of them.
Depends on which line you get them out of. We're running several different lines. Hey, you know, you meet pigs three-way crosses. They're Duroc Hamp cross with, actually they're four-way crosses. But they're good growing pigs. And that's what we feed out for ourselves. Most time all of these go to breeding stock. We don't have to feed these out. But I think you'll be tickled to death. We enjoyed meeting you.
Well, yeah, I enjoy meeting y'all. And y'all, Chris is exactly in person how he is on camera. I kind of like it. Other people I've met, it's not been the same, but
I'm the same as it.
Yeah, it's just right. Y'all be sure to go check out his channel. He knows way more about this than I do. I don't know nothing about it. But I watched Chris 5 years ago, I believe. I believe it was 5 years ago when I watched him, and I thought, man, I would love to see them hogs. But I never thought that I'd get to. And I commented on his video, and he gave me his email address, and it wasn't 3 hours, and he called me.
Well, we talked to a lot of people.
Yeah, it tickled me to death.
And I go through at night. I tell you the truth, Phil. I go through at night and check all the emails at one time. So I've got a smartphone now. Because a buddy of mine sent me, one of our viewers sent me to have a smartphone. But I don't have Facebook or YouTube or email on it. So I can't answer emails if I get home at night. So I answer them all at one time. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of times I just send you a phone. I'd rather talk to you on the phone than I can't find. So I just send people my phone number, and if you send me your phone number, I'll call you.
Yeah.
You know, and we do it to help folks. And, you know, I don't know about texting and YouTube comments and emails. Cause you know, you type something out, it's hard for folks to get the meaning. You know,
Right.
it's awful complicated typing it out. You just talk to somebody a 5-minute phone call will do as much as 2 hours email.
Right.
And,
But y'all be sure to check out his channel on YouTube. It's Homesteading the Hard Way. My shelter designed, I got it done from what I've seen on his, and they're real people and good people. But we've got a long trip, and we're fixing to head back. Chris, we appreciate you.
well, we're glad to have you.
We'll
And
see.
look, I'm gonna tell you this. I won't born know how to do it. You'll learn. I mean, it's not complicated. And you're starting off, if you're gonna be breeding, you're starting off with a good line. So you don't have to put in. We've already put the work in for you. You know, that's the biggest thing. We've already put you know, we've already tried to cross it, didn't work, and got back to what does work. And, you know, so you got to know where to start. You'll learn. It's like cutting those pigs. It does suck to be the one you learn on. But you'll get it. You just got to get real fast. Did you film Mike cutting one?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't mind, you can put that in there too. I'm sure he can.
Yeah.
You don't care if he puts some. You need to slip around and get Mike on video. Any of y'all that already watches this, Mike's behind the scenes. And we couldn't do it without him, right? There's no way I could do this without Mike. But he won't be in a video to save my life. He'll disappear. If you wouldn't swing that camera around right now, he'd be gone before you got to swing around. But anyway, we enjoyed having you.
Yeah, I enjoyed coming. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all when we get back to the house. All right, y'all. I've been driving for 6.5, 7 hours, and we are an hour and 48 minutes from the house. Hit a pretty bad traffic jam right here by Sweetwater. But it'll be dark when I get home, so I'll show you all the pigs first thing tomorrow morning. running noise around. I'm in vlog. It's time for these guys to be put up. Guys, it's a madhouse in here. Wow. Oh, what you gonna make me fall? Alright. Wow. Man, where I wouldn't hear you, thirsty to feed them, nobody else was too. They was demanding feed, which I let them run loose, so I mean they caught bugs and eat fresh grass and stuff, so I know they're fine. But okay, now we gotta get some water. I'm overwhelmed. Amazing to see how much water the chickens drink. They drink a lot. Well, that drive yesterday, y'all, it was rough. We ran into 4 traffic jams. What should have been an 8-hour, 38-minute ride, I think, ended up being like 10 and a half or 11. And I'm not used to driving that far. And look here, I only stopped twice because I didn't want to put the pigs in the stress, in more stress than they needed to be. And when we got home and I turned them loose in that big old pen, boy, they was squealing and running around and bucking. Oh, they was in such a good mood. I got to go get them some hog feed here in a little bit. There it is. All right, now what y'all haven't seen is my pig pen set up, and it's a good one. I copied it off Chris's design and made it more heavy duty. Here's the shelter, and they're in there. We'll be in there just a minute to look at them. The panels run through the sides and back. There's pig boards running around it. It's 16 foot wide by 32 feet long, and every 8 feet I've got one of these big crescent oak posts. I got a homemade gate made. And it's nice too. So let's get in here and open it. I ain't made the hinges for the latch point yet, but this is the 4-wheeler strap for now. There's some feed and water. I got to go buy pig feed here in a minute. I got my breeder boar, 2 feeder piglets, and 2 two little breeder girl pigs. I can't think of the names right, gilts. But now right there's my little breeder boar. He's over here having a big time. Are you enjoying yourself in there, son? Huh? He said, I found something to eat, leave me alone. Now, that little striped dark colored one, that is the breeder gilt. And that little striped one's the breeder gilt. And here's my little breeder boar right here. Look, I love them floppy deers, guys. I like her a lot too. Ain't she's pretty. I've named that reddish dark colored one Caroline, and I named that one right there after my mother-in-law. Now they're still wild, and the two little feeder pigs, you can tell they're still skittish because I castrated one and Micah castrated one. But let me show y'all how big this pen is on the, or shelter is on the inside. All right, listen, pigs, I've got to come in there and look at you. Okay, don't be freaking out. Daddy loves y'all. All right, so the shelter, guys, I guess the best way to do that is to step out here. Now the shelter design, as you can see, it's about 5'8" tall to the roof. It's 8 foot deep and 12 feet wide. I've got pig boards ran all the way around for when the sows start to have ligaments, they won't get on them. But I wanted this shelter to have, I didn't want a shelter built that was going to be too small, you know what I mean? So, as you can see, this is what it looks like on the inside. A full-grown sow will be able to come in here, have piglets, do whatever she wants. The pigs are right behind y'all, speaking around the corner, looking at me, you know it. Y'all can come in here if you want to. I ain't gonna bite you, but I will try to pet you short. Come on in here, pig. Come on. All right, now there's my breeder boar. He seems to be the tamest out of them. I hope y'all can see him. They're biting my stand right now. But he's I saw his mom and daddy, and they are huge. His daddy was like 7 feet long and like that tall. And Chris had him on a diet. He was skinny, but he was still scary looking to me how big he was. And the mama and daddy were both 5/8 do-rock crossed with ham. Beautiful hogs. Now the little gilts, they're from a different mama and same daddy. I'm pretty yeah, I think that's right. I'm about 90% sure that's right. I'll talk to Chris and let y'all know. But this is the first pen design and stuff, and I've got the pigs in here for now. But all they love is pen. When we got home last night, guys, they was running and bucking and everything else. But yeah, they love this pen, and I'll soon be putting the 2 feeder pigs and probably the breeder boar over in that other pen. But she's built steady and solid. Let me show you the second pen. All right, there's that pen. Here's the other pen. Same design, same everything. 16 foot wide, by 32 feet long. Now these posts right here I've concrete in the ground, but you can't tell how big these posts are. These posts are huge. Okay. Shuts back on itself. I ain't got a spring for it yet, but basically the same design. I've got pig boards right here, that way big hogs can't get up in here and tear the side out. I've got hog panel ran through with a T-post here, and all the way around I've got hog panels with the pig boards right here. Now I'm not no kind of professional hog farmer or nothing like that, but I'm telling you right now, this pen's built heavy duty. And which hogs are destructive and they tear up stuff, that's what they do. But we're going to take care of what happens when it happens. But I figured I'd show y'all that. I think I'm going to call the boar Todd. I ain't sure just yet, but he kindly puts me in the mind of a Todd. I wanted to show y'all this design. Now, eventually, I'll have a walkway built where I can move pigs back and forth. Honestly, I'll probably start on that this coming up weekend. And the boar pen will be right here. And my topping pens will be right over there. But it ain't time for that yet. I love how nosy these pigs are. What are y'all doing? Huh? Better yet, what are you doing, boy? Look at them floppy ears, guys. I'm so proud that I got some of Chris's, I'm so proud I got some of Chris's stock. That makes it worth all the while to me. If you're wondering who I'm talking about, it's Homesteading the Hard Way Chris. Look at him. Listen, Packers, I want to pet one of you. It won't be long, I'll be able to scratch them on the back and stuff. I can tell by the way they act. They just got to get used to things. Hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. I'll see y'all on the next one.